Hello and welcome to Team 3 presentation on the topic of managing the risk of burnout in the modern workspace. In order to understand the bigger picture, we will first define the problem of burnout and then analyzing it in depth. We will move on to the business case of Pete, an employee who has unfortunately become affected by burnout symptoms. To solve his case, we explore a variety of general solutions before concluding with a case for a 4-day work week.
Burnout is a state often resulting from chronic work stress, characterized by emotional exhaustion, dispersonalization, and a reduced sense of personal accomplishment. It unfolds in 5 stages: the honeymoon phase, onset of stress, chronic stress, burnout, and the habitual burnout phase, where burnout becomes a chronic condition. Common symptoms include unproductive work habits and a negative social attitude like loss of empathy. If not addressed, burnout can turn into depression, an inability to feel joy or pleasure, and social withdrawal.
Burnout not only impacts on individuals, it affects entire industries, especially in the finance and tech sectors. Additionally, recent studies have revealed that more than 60% of employees report that they are burned out, but less than 15% said that their company had in place a plan to alleviate the stress. It is so reasonable here to look into the principal causes, which are demonstrated to be in high percentage due to unmanageable workloads, insufficient rewards, underestimation of the problem, and unsupportive management.
As a software engineer, Pete at first was excited and full of expectations to join one of the most renowned companies in the world, Apple. But over the time, his job became overwhelming, and he wasn't happy anymore. This change was not a sign of personal failure, but a profound mismatch between Pete's needs and the harsh realities of his work environment. Caught up in this cycle, he faced a decline in energy, motivation, isolation, and performance, making him struggle with burnout in the workplace.
Now, let's evaluate the potential strategies to tackle this problem. The first one is psychological aid and wellness integration, which represents a commitment to mental health and employee support, including HR counseling, prioritization of self-care, and incorporating time to unwind. Then we have the remote work integration. It merges increased flexibility with productivity, having similar benefits as the previous option. However, there are potential challenges in collaboration, creativity, and team management. But the highlight of the solutions is the 4-day work week. The arguments here come from the world's largest trial of the work structure. Here, employees had lower stress levels, 71% reduced the burnout, and 62% enjoyed a more balanced social life. From the business perspective, companies had more than 50% decrease in staff turnover and a 35% increase in revenue growth compared to previous periods. So, a shorter week has made staff happier and healthier, while also improving business revenues. However, it is critical to evaluate the details of different industries and sectors and long-term impacts. But the evidence is clear, and it suggests that working less days can actually achieve more.
As seen on the previous slide, the 4-day work week seems to be the best overall solution, not just for an individual case, but for a case of an entire company. The 4-day work week offers a multitude of benefits such as boosted productivity and improved work-life balance, a reduced burnout risk, which in this case would be the most desirable outcome, and decreased absenteeism and turnover. It is, however, not without its challenges. There could be a risk, of course, of reduced productivity due to a shorter work time. It could pose some challenges for working parents, and, if mismanaged, could create possible burnout risks for the employees. However, a trial found that out of 61 companies that participated in a 4-day workweek format, 56 are continuing with the 4-day workweek, showing that if implemented correctly, the 4-day workweek is the best solution for a burnout risk management. And with that, thank you very much for listening, and for any further information, please consult the reference list on the following slide. Thank you very much.